Hi, my name is Rachel Tomboski. I'm the founder and executive director of GIFT, Giving It For Together. I learned that Chatham is partnering with GIFT in an opportunity for you to volunteer. I cannot begin to tell you how extremely excited I am. This has been a dream of mine since GIFT started. So, GIFT is an acronym for Giving It For Together. We advocate for the senior community. We're very holistic. It's not only about their physical needs, but their mental needs as well. We feel that is an extremely important aspect of healthy living and healthy aging. And so, before I even go on further, I just want to welcome each of you who signed up. And forgive me if I do not pronounce your first names properly, but hi, Emily. Thank you for signing up. Katie, Carmen, and Luke. Sarah, Michelle, Dane, and Jesse. Oren, Mallory, Melanie, and Derek. Ariana, Kim, Alex, and Kaylee. Thank you. Melanie and Devin. Steph and Emma, Lauren, Alexa, Jeffrey, and Kate, and Laurel. Thank you all for participating. I want to let you know what you signed yourself up to, and it's really exciting. Before Corona, GIFT was engaged in intergenerational programs on a weekly basis. We had students and seniors that would get together and they would volunteer alongside one another to help the general community with their missions. So we were helping the art museum, we were helping the diaper bank for mothers who needed diapers for their children. We were doing all these different programs, and it was really magical moment for an hour where you saw two generations get together to help the greater good of the community. And obviously, Corona hit and everything spinned out of, and it became crazy. And so our most vulnerable demographic are our seniors. And prior to Corona, the sense of isolation that our seniors feel in general, it could feel very debilitating. And now it's just even worse. So GIFT had to think of something that we could do to create some type of social network, some kind of socialization with our seniors. And so we came up with this program called Chat, Corona Halts At Talk. What we encourage is students to call and partner up with a senior and to call them on a weekly basis. The conversation that you have can only, doesn't have to be for an hour, just 15 minutes even. And, I think that your experience with your dedication of calling on a weekly basis, you will create a relationship that you'll probably think that you're doing more for them in the beginning and then end up feeling like they did more for you. That's been the experience of the students who have come to our programs and who have done this chat program. And so I look forward for you guys to have that same opportunity. So what you need to do is I have your information. I have your email, and I will email each of you a senior that you can be partnered up. I will call the senior first to let them know to expect your call. I will also need to have your number because a lot of the seniors will not pick up the phone unless they have the number because they get spammed and they are tired of that. So unless they are familiar with the number, they will not pick it up. So I will need your numbers. And once I introduce them to who you are and they are expecting your phone call, then it's up to you to create a schedule with them that works for both you and them. And I encourage you to call them on a weekly basis. And 15 minutes is more than enough time. And if you go over that, hey, excellent, wonderful. In terms of conversation, what's most important is that you talk clearly and slowly and loudly. You gauge your seniors. Some seniors will not need that, but others will. And And then in terms of conversation, realize that it is a different generation. You're going to find that you have more in common than you don't, but there will be things that will be different. It could be very political, maybe a very different political feeling, opinion. It could be anything. And in those situations, what I encourage you to do is be open-minded, listen, and you will be enriched by knowing about something that maybe you think differently. And just to hear about someone else's perspective will enrich your life. You don't have to agree with it, but to just understand it is great. And then, so that's really all that is required. And if you're at loss of what to speak about, in the beginning, it's just introducing yourselves, and then maybe telling them some of your hobbies, your favorite things, and let it go from there. Let it be very natural and organic. I always encourage, maybe prepare a little for, be more aware during your week to think about, oh, maybe I'll say, something will happen, and oh, maybe I'll talk about that, or you'll read a book and introduce that book to them. So that's how I encourage. On the website, we'll try to keep up new conversations to talk about that you can go to. You can go to giftpgh.org under chat, and you can see some conversation pieces. And then I wanted to introduce you to the other thing that Gift does. For the holiday, Thanksgiving, we do an annual program called Thanksgiving to Go. Thanksgiving to Go is where we provide Thanksgiving kits to homebound seniors. That's how it started off in 2015 for homebound seniors that couldn't get out to a meal for the holiday or couldn't provide for themselves. And so we would give them these free kits, and the kits are food, all holiday, delicious food, and also gifts and presents and information. So I could use a lot of help with that, whether you're in Pittsburgh or not. There's so much to be done to organize such a big program. Our recipients are up to 500 now, so I am very interested if I could get some help from any one of you to put the program together. We have a little game book that we put inside, and information and exercise and things like that. So I need help with that. As the recipients' names come in, I need someone to put that on a Google sheet and their address and make sure we have all that information. As the volunteers start signing up, I need someone to help with the volunteers. And if you are local and you have a car, if you're willing to volunteer to deliver some of the kits, that's amazing. So there are so many opportunities to help out with Gift, and I can't think of a better thing to do at this time when this demographic is in so much need to have some kind of socialization and just, like a boost, a moral boost, because things have been really rough. If you have any questions and concerns, I'm very, very reachable, and I look forward to meeting each and every one of you, even if it's through a Zoom, through an email, and maybe, God willing, with some type of miracle, in person. So I hope this was informative, and once again, I'd like to thank each of you and invite each of you. Now you're part of the Gift team and Gift family, and we are super excited.